Haircut. How do I look? Oh, come on, man. This is my first haircut in like 2 years. Looks kind of messy right now because I've had my hat on, but dude, I really like it. It feels a lot better, man. I mean, and if we're all being honest, it ain't getting worse. But I'm just chilling right now. It's 8:30. Market opens up in an hour. I'm so locked in. I'm dialed. I've had some kind of bad week so far. I'm down 25 points, but the door is wide open. I can easily get back into profit this week. I'm not having a red week. That's a really bad thing to say before I start trading. You guys will start to feel this at a point. I'm sure you already do. Is you feel really confident taking trades, and even on your losses, I feel so good about my losses, and that's really good. It's everything that this comes down to, is being able to take your losses on the chin, pause, but also being able to adapt with them, continue to trade without letting affect your mental. You guys know I'm from Florida. It is so cold. I can't get out of bed in the morning. It's so hard for me to function. My mouth feels like it's like frozen. I just went to Starbucks. I got iced coffee. I mean, actually, let me just shut up. I just can't do hot coffee. I don't like hot coffee. This video is going to come down to the 5 things that all profitable traders do. I know this is kind of corny and it's kind of just like stupid. These are 5 things that you genuinely need to do, and I promise you, you're not doing all 5. I'm not getting these from anywhere. These are just factors that I've learned so far, and from people that I know that are way more successful than me. I recognize and I take advantage of knowing them, connecting with them, and I pick up things that they don't even realize, and I take them for myself. Just watching this video, you're connecting through me, and I connect to millionaires that actually are really, really successful trading. And I just try to distribute that to you guys because it's not that crazy. It's so funny because all the people that I like look up to and stuff are just like super normal people, man. They don't have anything going on in their life. They're not super nerdy or super cool or anything. They don't flex. They don't have all the cars or nothing. There's no millionaire that I've met so far that actually makes money through trading and has like cars, watches, jewelry, lifestyle. No, these guys are normal people. They look just like you. They're among all of us. Because you have to think these guys have the end goal. They are fulfilled. They don't need to go and express to other people that they make money. They do all this stuff because they already have the end goal, and that's money. Makes you think a little bit about who's really doing it. Subscribe and join the mentorship. Please feel free to join. There's a free section and a place where I mentor all my friends. We do free pre-market streams all the time, so please, you're gonna gain value just from joining anyways. Love you, man. Yo, YouTube, what's going on? This is 5 things that every profitable day trader possesses. Number 1 is following 7 Tails on TikTok. Kind of viral. Yo, my side profile is so hot. I would suck mine. Number 2 is subscribing to my YouTube channel. Kidding, but please do that. If you guys can't tell, I kind of adjusted my trading chart layout. It is pretty different, but in if you really look at it, it's not that big of a deal. Again, it is just every time frame that I like to look on when I'm trading intraday, all baked into one, so it's totally fine. But basically, it's just every time frame again that I trade on. It's the 15 second, 30 second, 1 minute, 2 minute, 5 minute, and 15 minute. This is actually, I gotta change this. This just helps me a lot, being able to actually align different time frames. Multi-level time frame is a very important thing. It's not on this list, but it is really important for you guys to understand. Just being able to look at every single time frame, possibly get an entry off of one. Maybe it looks bad on another one. If you can get confluences across multiple time frames where shorts or longs look good at a certain point, it is really good for you to keep taking trades. If you guys were in the mentorship, you saw I called this out live, man. 40 points today. Took this at 9:41, so we were only 11 minutes into market open. It took me 11 minutes to make my complete days. $9,800 in this trade. Basically what happened is we had this really strong sell-off once we hit this 4-hour high. Came back down, a lot of red bearish selling candles in a row. Finally saw one bullish candle with a nice bottom wick, barely any top wick. Jumped in right there. There's the 2-minute close for you guys. That's where we jumped in, right? That 2-minute close. SL at the bottom of the wick. TP was at this previous high we had right here, you guys see, and look at that exit, man. We caught this exit like a dog. This is why I'm your mentor. This is why you subscribe to me, because I'm that mother fricker. Look at where we exited. Look what happens afterwards, man. We were the only boys to catch longs in here. I actually had Mark and Habibi taking longs with me, and I believe they got stopped out of this trade, but I TP'd at the previous high. That's why you guys should always trade off of price action. Don't trade off of, I want to hit 30 points, I want to hit 40 points, I want to hit 50 points on the trade. Take what the market gives you. In this scenario, again, we were targeting this previous high. It was 37 points. Put it there, take it every single time. And you guys see, obviously, back down to low of day. If it doesn't align, if you need to make sure before you take a trade that it aligns with your risk to reward, because in this case, sometimes I'll have setups like this where longs do look good, but if I'm trading off of price levels, maybe there's a time where it's here and my SL has to go here, and it's actually invalidated because my RR would be negative, which is never, you do not want to have a negative RR ever. So when you see an opportunity like this, you see an ability to have a 1.2, anything over 1 is totally fine. You take the trade every single time. You guys saw we got really close to getting stopped out here, which is really nice. We finally, again, stick to the strat, man. You play a low of day. It's a really strong area. You expect to see buys underneath you, and that's exactly what we did. Got pretty lucky with this, not gonna lie. But again, when you trade off price levels, exactly, there's a reason why I'm getting stopped out right here, because this was our current low. It could go a lot lower. You guys see once it actually broke below it, it did exactly that. But price was super choppy today. I'm so glad I just got out early today. This is one of my quickest days ever, and I'm really happy that I just got to, just not have to deal with the price action going forward. Like, look at how choppy it was. So it's really happy to get that done. Again, made about $9,000 today. Very good. But the 5 things that every single profitable trader in my eyes has ever had. Number 1 was a mentor. This is something that I'm not trying to show myself. Yes, I do teach people how to trade, but you need to make sure you just have someone in your life, maybe outside of your, friend circle that your close friends, because look, it comes down to this. I had so many people when I first started trading in high school, specifically in high school, everybody was clowning me. Everyone was making fun of me because especially I was making videos too, just documenting my life like I always have. These people were clowning me every single day, telling me what's up. And guess what? Those same guys hit me up to teach them how to trade now. And it's so funny because, you're crazy till you're not. And this is one of the biggest scenarios where that will become a realistic outcome for you. You don't have to tell the people around you that you're doing this, man, because some people will call you crazy. These people are so stuck in, not the rat race, but, like they see that stuff as just impossible to reach with the current position that they're in. So it's super important you just take a lot of content and surround yourself with the right people that you actually believe can take you to the next level. That is one thing that I've done a lot recently. I met a lot of people through TikTok. I met a lot of people when I lived downtown last year. Really connected me to some new people. I met some other traders. I met a lot of cool guys that are a lot older than me, a lot more wiser that I can talk to one-on-one and, really tell them how I feel. And I believe that they'll always give me a really good opinion back. I really think having a mentor is the number one thing you can preach. And that doesn't mean you have to pay somebody. That doesn't mean you have to go to your way and ask them to be your mentor. But when I talk to these people that I know are doing a lot better than me, and especially some trader friends that I have that are trading with millions and millions of dollars of their own money, it's very easy for me to just talk to them back and forth, become friends with them. Obviously, don't act like you're going to be their mentor. Don't talk to them like, yo, please be my mentor, teach me everything you know. Just become friends with them, go golfing, pick up a little sport, find a common, thing you guys have in between them, talk to them, and just slowly pick up things, ask things every once in a while and just see how they do. Don't ever ask them a direct question, but ask them something where you'll get a good answer and you'll be able to actually take something with it. You want to be able to kind of play like that. That's how I've always been, man. Psychology is a really cool thing for me. I love being able to identify, someone's best behaviors and someone's, and I feel like I can get the most out of someone without making it feel, making them uncomfortable or doing the most. I knew you have to surround yourself with people that are successful because, just the law of averages, you will get brought up, you will pick up their mannerisms, you will be able to identify this guy's in a better position than me. Let me make sure I can become friends with them, become cool. And at a point, you guys can obviously open up, but just pick and grab stuff from them and kind of just take little pointers of what they do, how they react, how they live their life. And it's a very important thing for you to do. So finding a mentor does not need to be, this older guy that watches everything you do and you tell him all your stories and you pay him a bunch of money. Just find good people in your life. And if you can't find them online, man. Every single person that I've ever talked to, they're basically all online now. I don't have any friends from my hometown barely anymore. That was my roommate, literally met in my Discord. We started playing Rainbow Six like 2 years ago, became super close friends, and then now we're living together. Being able to branch out, communicate, and talk to guys about your real feelings. Don't do anything crazy. Don't try to come at them and just like glaze them. Just be friends with them. Be cool. Guys like talking to other guys, especially that, when they're doing really well, that kind of treat them like crap because these guys, obviously in the position that they're in, there's this dude I met, very successful e-com guy. We were playing pickleball one time and my friend told me, yo, this guy is worth millions of dollars. He has a Lamborghini. He has a Brabus GLE, really successful dude. And I knew right away, I wanted to become friends with this guy because he's really cool. I like having a network of people. I like being friends with people that make a lot of money and just are cool guys. People with actual goals in life. So what I started doing right away, next pickleball game we played, I started talking crack. I started talking trash, man, and I was just talking my stuff. He was talking it back because these people don't get to experience. They just want to live a normal life. They want to be treated just like everybody else. But right when you tell someone, boom, this guy's a millionaire. Yo, this guy's a millionaire. He makes a lot of money. He's got a Lamborghini. Automatically, you'll go to like, yo, dude, like that's so cool. Congratulations, bro. You're the best. They don't want to hear affirmation, bro. They got all the money in the world. They want to be treated like crap because they never get to see people actually do that to them because they're so up in life. Number 2, this is what every single profitable trader does. Have a strict set of rules to apply themselves to their trades, not during, but beforehand, to then give themselves the outcome every single day of a repetitive behavior. You want to make sure every single red day, green day are exactly the same. You want to be very systematic. You want to have the exact same approach every single day, other than your bias. Everything needs to be done beforehand. Obviously, bias is going to depend on once market opens up, maybe there's some news coming out, but every single profitable trader I know has a very tight relationship to the Lord. We're gonna talk about that, but that is something that, if you are interested in doing stuff like that, please go to church, please interact more with your community and all that stuff. But every single person I've met, they know exactly what they're going to do beforehand so that when it comes to the time when the stress is high, when the levels and emotions are high, This is exactly their plan. They have a plan. They can feel more comfortable. They feel affirmed during the trades, more fulfilled regardless of the outcome, because they know every single time they take a trade, it's something they believe in, it's something very good, and it's something they've done hundreds and hundreds of times. For example, me, I love to trade off the 4-hour, 1-hour levels. Then I go on the shorter time frames like I have up right now up here. And then I like to just read price action and see if I can get any sort of ideology going forward based off of what happened. Like we reacted off this 4-hour high. We obviously sold right off into it once we tapped into it. That's just because my zones are the best. Price sold off, yes. But understanding that a retracement was due when we had such a bearish trend like we did right here. You guys see once market opened up, just super bearish trend. This is not a healthy bearish. This is not a healthy bearish sentiment. This is due for a pullback. And you guys see that's exactly what happened for the next continuation down. A healthy pullback does not look like, or a healthy downtrend does not look like this. It looks like this, okay? Looks like downtrend, retracement, downtrend, retracement, downtrend, retracement. Like the stock images when you look up day trading. Like it looks like you want to see this kind of escalator formation. You do not want to see just a straight dump. You're always going to see buys come back in and then the continuation down. And that's exactly what we were just chasing, a retracement. We waited for confirmation. Once we saw a green candle with a nice bottom wick, no a top wick, on the 2-minute jumped in, S at the bottom of the wick, waiting for a retracement. And that's why we traded up to here, because we were not looking for a reversal in trend. We were not looking for a super big move. We weren't looking for 100 points. We played off of price action. We played off of the low of day. Put our stop loss and our take profit at actual specific price areas, not just a specific place for them to be. And that's how I trade every single day. And it makes sure that every single time I do take trades, it's very systematic. Everything I've already done, I'm expected. I've premeditated my losses, so I knew exactly how much when I get into this trade. 30-point SL, I know how much I'm going to lose. 40-point TP, I know how much I'm going to make. I'm comfortable taking that risk. I do it every single time, every single day. And why am I so comfortable doing that? Why do I not stress out? You guys know I like to freak out sometimes when I'm in trades or videos, or I just like to have fun. That is a completely different thing than emotionally trading. We talked about this in the mentorship today. If I set my orders up right when I get into this trade, I can start acting emotional because I have this was going to be my last trade of the day. This was just going to be something I wanted to do. I had plans to take longs here. Once I set up my orders, I can step away from my computer. I can dance around. I can celebrate. I can cry. I can scream. Emotional trading is not that. Emotional trading is being like, oh, I'm in a trade. Oh, fuck. It's like, it's coming down to here. I almost got stopped at this trade. You guys see, I would have been like, oh, I'm going to get out now. I want to save some money. And then boom, it reverses because I didn't play by my rules. But once I set this order up, set up stop loss, set up TP, I can jump around, I can do backflips, because that has no outcome on the trade. Being able to approach the day knowing exactly what you're going to do, knowing exactly how much you're going to make, knowing exactly what you want to look for, and if you're going to be done or not once the trade is over, all of these things imply a profitable trader. These are all things that have the tentativities. They're all things that are extremely important just to being able to develop a good trading lifestyle and be able to mentally prepare for the day every single day. I swear every single person that I've met that I know 100% has made a lot of money from trading is super humble. These guys are average people. They have nothing to do with the internet. They don't care. They don't even have TikTok, bro. And it's all just a show. All these people online that flex their stuff, that flex their cars, that flex their money, that flex their watches. It's all fugaz, man. It is all to please you. It is all to entice you to believe that these guys are doing really well. Then to build off of that, obviously, yo, this guy's got an AP, bro. He's got to be doing this shit right. Let me try his course, bro. Boom. It's all just to entice you, because think about this. If there was a guy that really knew how to make money consistently in the markets, why would they go out of their way to tell you that and to entice you to purchase something from them? It doesn't make any sense. The dude that I am very close friends with that does this very, very well, he is the best trader I've ever met, does not do anything but trade. He trades, once a day, and he's very comfortable making $200-$300 a day. And he also makes $25,000 a day sometimes. It all comes down to just being comfortable in the person you are, being fulfilled with the person you are. Because guess what? If you make all this money trading, if you're that good of a trader, you don't stay online like that. And this is the one thing that Steph, you make videos. And what the heck? I feel like my videos, I've never gone to flex anything. My videos have always been about, and you can look back forever now, always just been about documenting my life and just showing people how I trade, how I do. It's always like day in the life or morning routine or this is how much I made. It's not like, I have the best strategy. Look at my cars. Look at my stuff. This is how you're broke, you're poor, whatever. That's not really my MO. You guys know I drive a Tacoma and I wear a tank top every single day. It's not really been my thing ever, just because, I've always think there's a better place to put my money. If I'm a trader and you guys think I'm good with money, why would I be buying APs and Lamborghinis and stuff, bro? Or a Rolls Royce Cullinan? because I'm supposed to be good with my money, why would I not just be investing that money or buying real estate or doing these other things, man, other than trying to please you on TikTok? I'm trying to please my phone. You're chasing the wrong things. And that is something that also derives from someone who is unprofitable. You're chasing the wrong things. You're trading to make money. Yes, that is the end goal, but you need to have a passion for this. You need to be able to develop a mindset that's going to make sure that you don't chase those things. You chase being fulfilled. You chase being consistent would be the best thing, and just trading your own way, doing exactly what you want to do. And it is always going to help you out so much more than trying to chase these materialistic things, because when you die and go to heaven, you are not going to be bringing that AP with you, brother. Some kid walked up to me the other day when I left LA Fitness, bro. He was selling little M&Ms because he was trying to raise money for his football team. Riley said, how much for the whole bag? I said, how much for the whole box? He said, $80. I said, boom, I got you. Send it to him on Venmo. And I told him to keep it, bro. I felt like Mr. Beast, man. Anytime you have the opportunity to give back, it's always going to come forward to you, man. Just, anytime you can give back, it's always going to come back to you in a good way, man. As long as you have the opportunity to support people, once you get in the position, once you're successful making a lot of money trading, you have to help out people around you. You just have to be that guy. Give your money to people like that. Give your money to your family. Buy real estate. Don't buy cars and watches, man. There's no time for that. Every trader that I've met that is at that next level, because, okay, profitable might not be the right word for this, because you can be profitable doing stuff like this, but every trader that I've met that is extremely successful, so I'm talking million plus, these guys do not have a pre-templated strategy. Just, I hate to call out ICT on stuff like this, but you guys understand, I hate ICT traders, not because of what they do, but because of how they treat other people who don't trade ICT. They think they're actual losers. In my eyes, you cannot become successful by following someone else's trading strategy. It's never going to work. I have always preached inside my mentorship what I do, and I've never gave a specific by the book way to do it. It's always just an example of how I trade, what I look for, to kind of give yourself a format to then build into your own thing. That has been why I think I'm one of the best teachers out there, because I don't try to make you exactly one trick pony, exactly how I do it. I give you the tools and understanding of how to do something, and then you can go and form it into how you like to do it, the time frame you like to trade on, what you like to trade, all this fun stuff. That's something that you take care of. I put it on you. All I do is give you the information of multiple things to then go and do something you like. These guys do not trade off of template pre-made, they don't look up any day trading strategy you can find online. That's not how they trade, because it's a very personal thing to exactly what you want to do. Me personally, I've looked at so many strategies. I've done so much stuff. I've traded every single way possible. I've traded Forex, futures, options. I've looked at strategies among all of them, and I have found something that I do myself that you may be able to find online. You guys know I trade supply and demand. It is something that nobody else does. I don't know a single person that trades exactly like me, because I'm me. And that's how I like to trade. Everyone has different emotions. Everyone has different position size. Everybody has different financial, situations in their life. All these personal factors do not get put out when people talk about these strategies, and people think they have to trade like this to make money, or they have to follow exactly what one of their favorite TikToker or influencers does, because that's how they make money. And if you do any other way, you're not gonna be able to do it. That's all bullcrap, man. Nobody knows what the market's going to do. Everything that derives from a strategy is just having psychological tools. It is all about being able to understand and give your brain confidence moving forward, to then feel more confident taking the trade. All this shit might not work. How I trade supply and demand might not even be a real thing. I know it is, but just to think of argument, let's just say this was all crap. The reason why I took this trade was completely wrong, but in my mind, it gave me the confidence to take that trade. Being able to feel confident taking a trade and going forward, when I was in that trade, I felt confident. That is what it's all about. Being able to feel confident in the person you are and the strategy that you have. That is the entire game. The fifth thing that every profitable trader has is a horrible upbringing. Nobody's ever please listen to this real quick, because you need to hear this. No one has ever just came into trading and just become a billionaire, man. It does not work like that. Every single one of these guys has gone through the gutter, gone through these horrible things, and I'm sure you've had similar situations, or if you haven't had them yet, they're coming to you, buddy. You are such an amazing person. You are a human being. You were put onto this earth to do something, and this might be the path. It might not be, but guess what? That doesn't matter, because you can form yourself into anything that you want to be. There's nobody above you. There's nobody better than you. Do not look up to people. I don't care. Do not look up to people at all. I've never been someone to, look at someone else's trading gains, or look at someone else's gym gains and want to be like them or do like that. Fuck that. You are the main character. This is exactly what you do. You are the best. Obviously, there can be people in your life that, motivate you and get you better, but do not think there's not a single person on earth that's better than me at anything. I don't care. You might think the exact same way, and I want you to think that way. You are put on this earth. You are controlling your body right now because you are the main character in your story. This is exactly what you are put on the earth to do. You are in this situation. You're watching this video right now because something in the destiny of the world. God puts you right in this position, and it puts you into this video because you are that motherfucker. Don't listen to what anybody tells you. Do exactly what you want to do. Find a mentor that involves you and believes in you and pushes you to do that as well, and you will always see success, man. You will always feel better at the end of the day knowing that this is exactly what you want to do, and if it didn't work out, you can always tweak something and learn from it. But you have to be able to believe in the person you are. I don't like people that are depressed, bro. It's not being able to, if you're depressed, man, start working out, start going to church, put yourself in these positions to succeed, and you will start to lose that feeling. You will start to get better at stuff. You will start to believe in yourself more. You are the best person on the planet. You have to be able to believe that. You got to walk like that. You got to get a haircut like this, and maybe it'll be a lot more evident to see. And overall, it's just going to take you a long time to get to the spot where you want to be. But I promise you, once you hit the end of the tunnel, man, you are going to be so thankful you did it, bro. Just keep your head up, consistently do this. And remember, when you get down, guess what? This is a horrible gambling terminology, but the only way you lose is when you stop, man. And I got to literally zero. My net worth was zero in high school once I lost all my money options trading. I took a break, I studied a bunch, and I got into the position where I could come back into it slowly. I knew exactly what I did wrong last time, and it put me in a position going forward where I felt the pain. I felt the losses. I knew what would happen if I didn't follow my rules. And over time, a long time, I got to the position where I want to be. And it's all about just learning from those bad situations, and you're going to do great. I love you so much. Subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. I'm up on the week now, so let's go. I'm going to go buy a Lamborghini and flex it and make you buy a course, but please subscribe. Join the mentorship. Love you guys so much.